Toho Cinephile Soft Library presents a game designed by Advanced Communications Company. A Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll. So, the hell am I playing? Well, I'm playing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This game was actually requested of me by one of our viewers, Rob Stang, who has requested games of me before in the past. This is a 1988 action game. As you saw there in the credits, developed by Advanced Communications and distributed by Toho and Bandai. Now, when this game was requested of me, I kind of jumped on the chance to do it, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna give this game a real shot. You know, it's the butt of a lot of jokes, and it's not taken very seriously, but you know what? I'm gonna see if it deserves that. That was a mistake. I put some time into this game to try to give it a serious shot. That didn't quite work out. So, you know what, before we get much further into it, I'm just going to start the game, and we're just going to play it. We're just going to play it as if you had just put it into your Nintendo and started playing it. If you didn't look at the instruction manual, if you didn't read any walkthrough or guide, and you just started playing. Alright, so there we are, and we're walking around, and we can see some people not really doing much of anything. And I can jump with that button. I can poke with my cane. Can I poke you? No, he didn't like that. And this guy just dropped a bomb. That little jerk of a kid. And why are people attacking me? Look at that. Look at the damage that did. That pretty much killed us. No, it didn't. It turned us into the Hunchback, and now we're being forced to go the other direction. And there are Metroid enemies attacking us. I can punch and now I'm dead. And it's game over. If that was your first initial impression of this game, it's probably pretty understandable that you would want to put it down and never play it again. But now we're going to approach it a little more seriously. Although it doesn't get much better. See, the idea of this game is that we're playing Dr. Jekyll, and we're trying to get to the church to marry our fiancée, Miss Millicent. I have not read the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, nor have I seen any of the movies that I can remember. So, you know, I'm a Philistine, but let's jump into this anyways. I have an idea, you know, it's kind of just in the cultural understanding of what Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is. You know, Dr. Jekyll, doing chemistry, creates a potion that separates his good side from his evil side, and his evil side goes out every once in a while. Okay. So we got to go through 6 stages and try to make it to the church in time. Now, right now, we are Dr. Jekyll. And if you look there at the top of the screen, we have our life bar and our meter. Now, when as our meter depletes, well, that's when we'll transform into Hyde. And it's pretty easy. Now, if we run out of life, we die. There are some interesting ideas happening here in this game, but that's not enough to make up for what is not a well-designed game in the first place. We have no means to defend ourselves from pretty much anything, and everything is after us. Like that little kid there is going to shoot at us with his slingshot. You see, I try to poke him, nothing happens. These spiders will drop on us. And people only damage us or hurt us if they're running. Although that guy in purple is a whole nother story. Now, the good doctor here is side-scrolling to the right. And he's trying to get to the end of his stage. When we've taken enough abuse and we transform into Hyde, we're side-scrolling to the left, but the stage is also auto-scrolling, so we're going to get pushed along whether we like it or not. And it took me a while to figure this out. I wasn't quite sure what was going on, but Hyde and Jekyll have their own stages. And even though they're going opposite directions, they're potentially going to catch up with each other. And if Jekyll catches up, or rather if Hyde catches up with Jekyll, that's game over. If you take enough damage, that's also game over. You know, there's also something else up there that says coin. I haven't quite figured out what coin is about yet. But you can collect coins in the Hyde stages. Uh-oh, watch out for the dog. So, for what it's worth, we are playing the US version. As I understand, the Japanese version plays ever so slightly differently. Mostly in that the stages are different, and that there's additional chances to earn coins outside of the Hyde levels. So there we go, we just finished the first stage. Now if I take enough abuse to transform into Hyde, in fact I'll just do that. Forget enough abuse, we just died. Alright, now Hyde is dead, so that didn't work. It's game over. But thankfully, we can continue from where we last left off. So Jekyll will be on the second stage, but Hyde is still going to be on the first stage. Alright, I'm going to try to get as far into this stage as I can. See? Look at that. Even though I was so far away from that bomb, it still hurt us. Alright, now you've already seen that Hyde can punch, but he can also perform a Psycho Wave. It's sort of his trademark attack in this version of the game. Not doing very good. You can only shoot one of his waves out at a time. I gotta get better at doing these Hyde stages. Alright, Doctor. So this is the Doctor's second stage, and this is the cemetery, and birds are pooping on us. Okay, move, 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 jump, jump, get away, get away! Ah, that stupid cat! Now, the meter here is actually slowly filling back up. And that's because Hyde is smashing enemies. It's actually a lot easier to do it with his Psycho Wave than it is a punch. So third time's a charm, right? Okay, avoid the bird that's pooping on us. And run, run, run from the bomb. Alright, the cat didn't do any damage or affect our meter. It's really this jerk with the bomb. What kind of guy is just wandering around with bombs in his trench coat? It's not a trench coat, is it? Okay. See that hole in the ground there? Sometimes there's going to be a gravedigger in there. There we go. And, you know, the gravedigger probably doesn't mean any harm. But as he's throwing that dirt around, it can hurt us. Go away, cat. Ugh. Knocks us back pretty hard, too. Oh, careful of the dog. Now, the dog kind of rushes forward first, then back, and then away again. Remember that stick? Nothing. Not even useful for dogs and cats. That jerk down there is still setting off bombs. Oh. Oh, we lucked out with that one. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit better with the Hyde section, because we're still on the first part of the stage. Yeah, you see, I'm having a lot more luck using the Psycho Wave than punching things. You see our bar is slowly filling back up. I do not know the names of any of these monsters, so forgive me. But if we do catch back up with where Dr. Jekyll is, we will get a game over. So what we really want to do is try to refill our bar before that happens. And there we go. But that does have the benefit of restoring our life. So if you're careful using it, you can switch back and forth and restore health. Right now we're just going to try to make it as far into the game as we can. But there is a good reason why you may want to have Mr. Hyde as close to you as possible. Okay. You see, we are racking up money now. What the money is for, I don't know. Actually, we're doing pretty good now. Now that we're up here on this other platform. And our coins just turned into a money bag. We still haven't finished Hyde's first stage yet. But we're pretty far along in Jekyll's second. Oh, come on! Bombs are just not fair. Okay, don't know what that is. Don't know how I died either. I just fell out of the world. I don't think the area of effect on those bombs get any wider, but I do understand that the fuse gets shorter. Almost got me. Alright, that didn't do any damage, but it only lowered our meter a little bit. Stupid cat. Alright, come on, dog. I don't like any of you. You're all jerks. If these are the people that Dr. Jekyll has to put up with, no wonder he wants to turn himself into a monster. Alright, Mr. Hyde is back on the first stage. Oh, hello. Come on. And our meter and our life are fully restored. Get out of here, cat. Oh. Almost got me. I kind of wonder if we couldn't take another path, like if we couldn't go on the bottom instead of on the top. Jump. No, keep away from the dog, keep away from the bomb. Neither one of those worked. I don't know, this stage feels long. Oh, cat has to get in one more time, huh? Okay, we finished it, and this is officially as far as I've ever made it before. So there is one more thing to mention. This house here, even the one we saw on the first stage, if we wanted to, we could just press up and go inside. We don't stay inside for very long, but I thought we could use it to avoid attacks and damage and stuff. I was wrong. As I understand the Japanese version, there are characters in the house that will help you. Either they'll give you money or they'll restore some of your health. That character, for whatever reason, was removed altogether in the US version. we gotta be careful here. That's not being careful, Eddie. You know, you can do pretty good if you just spam his Psycho Wave. Okay, well, not full health, but I'll take what we can get. Now, sadly though, I think this man in purple is going to keep respawning, so we got to get past him and the bomb. Move, spider. Everything's out to get us. Okay, we died over here last time, and I'm not sure how. Oh, so we can just be knocked out of the world over there. Wonderful. You missed me, kid. Little jerk. Well, if nothing else, Dr. Jekyll is on his third stage. Hyde is still only on his first. Oh, it's a bee. So I've heard that bees are the only enemies that you can actually take out with your staff. I don't know if that's true. Let's see. There we go. Annoying kid. Alright, we're doing pretty good now. Oh. Alright, I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, I know what we're doing now. Apparently that woman singing is so bad, it turns us into the monster. And what is this? Little trumpeter demon. Alright, I think I'm starting to get the hang of the game. I'm not enjoying it, but I'm getting the hang of it. Alright, stage 4. So far it seems like a lot of the same. That's right, if the people are running, they can hurt you. And talking about getting hurt. Alright, we just gotta get past the end of this bridge without getting knocked out of the world. Oh, did I collect that coin with my Psycho Wave? Alright, Doctor. Great. Jump. People are more aggressive around here. Okay. Run, 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 you fool. Oh, it's you again. Alright, well, I think we just gave her a bunch of our money to shut her up. What is this guy doing? Is he firing arrows at us or something? Oh no, it looks like he's shooting the birds out of the air. Alright, is the statue going to hurt me? Oh boy, I sure hope we're done with this soon. Thank you. Oh, that was close. Alright, Hyde time. We got a pretty good chunk of life. We just get knocked through the universe over here. So we finished Hyde's first stage, and now we're in the Hyde's second stage. So there's something I don't think I've mentioned yet, and that's the Japanese version of this game. I did say that the game was a little bit different, but the name translates to something like Dr. Jekyll's Evil Time Stroll, which sounds about right. Wow, this stage is like empty. Alright, so the Psycho Wave can collect coins. You know, I actually really like the background here. I could see somebody confusing this for a Castlevania game. Alright, am I going to get knocked out of the world again? Actually, music's not too bad either. Alright, Mr. Hyde has completed 2 of his stages. So at this point, if I do die as Hyde or Jekyll, he'll continue here. Now that music sting when those tall enemies appear is kind of amusing, but they get killed too quickly for it to mean anything. We're doing really good now. I'm kind of surprised. I guess maybe that the first stage is just like a really rough hurdle to get over. Okay. Any terrible faces gonna come and try to stop me? Alright, stage 4 with Mr. Hyde here. Which means we can get a game over if we get to the same point where Dr. Jekyll is. So at this point, I would really like to change back. Can I get some more enemies? Can I please get some more enemies? Thank you. Not filling up our meter, though. Alright, there are the peeing statues. I'm getting way too close. Nothing I can do about it, though. Alright, we're gonna let you grow up. Didn't seem to make a difference. And there we go. We've made it up to where Dr. Jekyll was, so a bolt of lightning strikes us and kills us. Hooray! But we can continue from where we were. Avoid everyone. Oh, jeez. So that was quick. Okay, you weren't here last time. And we're dead. Ow. Alright, well, back to being Jekyll. Now, these guys with the bombs are the worst. And remember, the citizens only harm you when they're running. And they're all running, constantly. Oh, for the love of Bob. Now the bomb guys next to the spiders like this, just not fair. Jeez, everybody seems to be in a rush to get somewhere. No one cares that I'm trying to get to my wedding. Screw you, arachnid. Now, we're still way too close to the beginning for it to even matter. What's that? The manual says the kid with a slingshot has the hots for Jekyll's fiancée. So he's just being a little jerk because he has a crush. Come on, Spider, move. Okay, I think we're out of the danger zone. It's not safe, we're just out of the danger zone. My goodness. Thank you, enemies. I appreciate you appearing. Wasn't enough, though. This is going to be tedious. Buckle up, people. Wait, the heck? There was a dog this time. Yeah, they're saying the chat, if you change early enough, you might as well just put the controller down. They're right. Oh, this is ridiculous. And we were doing pretty well at first. And then Jekyll had that... No, Hyde. Hyde had that serious dry spell. Where there were just no enemies. Oh, come on, that spider was high enough. I didn't even see that bee. Come on. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, screw you. Alright, we made it past that. Now this should actually be a bit easier. Yeah, this lady. Alright, now we actually made it a decent distance, so this might be enough to transform back. Heck, we might pull this off. Nice. Oh yeah, this guy. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to the things he shoots out of the sky. Doesn't feel like it. Okay. Now the garden wasn't too bad the last time we went through here. It was just long. Now I gotta be careful with these bees. Jekyll is not quick with that walking stick. Okay, wait, the bomb man. He's the bad man. With the bad weapon. Jump! Ah, dang it. Okay, once again, it's going to depend if we can get enough enemies to pop up. The heck are you? Alright, not bad so far. Gotta keep it up though. Come on, I just need a few more. Come on. What the heck is that? Oh, that's bad. And we get struck by lightning. Poke these kids with a stick. Oh, that was close. That, on the other hand, was not close. So that was weird, there were dogs this time. The enemy placement is... well, it's either random or it's different each time through. Everything about that was awful.